Hi, this is DJ Spice from TeamSoca.com, and this is the life of a Caribbean DJ. Hi folks, this is the International DJ Spice representing New York City, founder of TeamSoca.com. The project, the mission to educate the world on soca music and calypso music and get soca music to the same prestige as hip hop music, reggae music, known worldwide category in iTunes, etc. So we're here today to tell you about what a Caribbean DJ is, my life as a Caribbean DJ, being in this thing almost 40 years. It's very interesting. I started following my dad, who was the original DJ, big DJ in the community. He knew and worked for everyone, so that was my landmark, my role model. Red Alert, another prominent hip-hop DJ out there, and I also had like Caribbean DJs, Madman Matty, a King Chow that I looked up to. They were popular DJs back in the day, and I just took like the best of all of them and combined it into a DJ Spice. You know, it's knowledge of music, knowing what people want to hear, feeding off the energy of people, and giving back them that same energy. So years of that. I was traveling when it wasn't the fad. Everyone wanted to travel way back then, because the crowd in New York will be different to a crowd in Canada or down in the Caribbean, London. So you have to, being a music lover, you want to know what's the different trends out there. Being a DJ or being whatever product you're selling, you wanna, I would do like DJ Spice t-shirts, DJ Spice hats, and wherever I would go, I would carry that and give it out to the audience. So I kind of flipped that same energy into Team Soca. Wherever I would go, when I first started it, being that I know most of the soca artists and stuff personally, I would give them Team Soca t-shirts. They would wear it. I designed, like most of the stuff I designed myself. I want to big up my friend Kerwin Dubois, who when he was coming out with one of his songs, Bacchanalish, I did a Bacchanalish t-shirt, and it said Bacchanalish on the front, and on the back had Team Soca. So that kind of built the vibe of people asking when I first started up with a circle TS logo. That year for Trinidad Carnival, I had Kerwin giving out the Bacchanalish t-shirts, and on the back of it said Team Soca. So people were looking at the shirts, everyone wanted one. It built a vibe of people asking, well, what's this Team Soca thing? What's this Team Soca thing? Right? What's this circle logo with the TS in the middle? You know, the following carnival, I had redid the logo where you were able to see it saying TeamSoca.com. You know, so it's just marketing. TeamSoca.com is a radio station, and I tried to bring on all the top soca DJs around. So I had Dr. J, I had Barry Hype from Florida, the Watsy one from Florida, and we just came together and we were doing radio programs, like a real radio station type format. Everyone would do like 3 hours or 2 hours a day. I would start to get hit up from people from Germany, Berlin, where I didn't even know they listened to soca music. Different areas, and it is caught on. So I'm one of the first guys in New York to do the underground radio thing, right? Where we were doing underground radio from one of my friend's living room. And we were just doing Caribbean music, reggae music, compa, soca music, and that escalated into us just doing soca music because in Trinidad, where my family's from, they would only get soca music, calypso music from Christmas to Ash Wednesday. And that would be the carnival season, right? And then that whole season thing. So my thing was that what happens after Ash Wednesday to the people that like soca music and calypso music? They're like, they gotta wait till the next season. At the time, maybe about 2009, 2010, I said, you know what, let me do something for the culture. My dad, he coached, he also DJ'd, he was an accountant. He also coached soccer, a group called Team Carib, right? They would travel the Caribbean playing against different soccer teams and stuff. That's another way I would travel. If it wasn't DJing, I would be traveling with the soccer team. Put two and two together and was like, all right, I'm not gonna call it Team Spice, you know, because unfortunately everyone has a hater. You know, let me try Team Soca. Well, they would call me, at those times they would call me the Soca King. So I was like, all right, Team Soca. And that was it. It is a 9-to-5 job. Social media in 2020 is a job, so you have to dedicate yourself, your team, your crew, or whoever to deal with social media, because you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got Twitter, you got a million platforms out there and you would obviously have a website, you know, somewhere where people can go directly to get all of your music, all of your merchandise. So you got to know what platforms you want to use. You got to do research, must do research to see, all right, I'm gonna just use Instagram to sell my product, or I'm gonna just use Instagram and Facebook, or just Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So you try to use the popular ones to get your message out there. See what's trending, you know, hashtags, what's trending out there, and just go with the trend. You know, once your Instagram is popping, then you're like D-Nice with over 100,000 K on a live. I would advise, if this is your business, if this is your love that you invested, whether it be money, time. If you're a DJ, you DJ ABC, you're gonna want to put money on ABC, on Instagram, on Facebook, in magazines, TV ads, wherever, radio ads, wherever you want to let the people know that you're there. You know, you look to see who is the top hip-hop DJ, who is the top house DJ, EDM DJ, soca DJ, reggae DJ, and you see what they're doing. So then you could be like, all right, I see how they're putting out their message out there, then let me see how I can put my own flavor on it. So DJing in 2020 is much easier than it was back in the day. Back in the day it was records. I started on records, 1200s. Actually started on 1100s, which were like these big Technique turntables. Fast forward to 2020. Equipment that you need, a laptop full of music. Some DJs use controllers, which is much compact. You know, if you're a wedding DJ, or depending on where you're playing at, some people just use a controller. I prefer using either turntables or CDJs. Now CDJs gives you a better feel. It gives you that kind of record feel. So I have my two CDJs by Pioneer, and then I have my Serato mixer by Pioneer. I think it's one of the best mixers out there. It's called the S9. So if you're a DJ out there, these are the kind of tools that you would need. You would also need a speaker, a mic. The biggest part of this whole scenario is the music. You know, you're gonna wanna get high quality MP3s. And nowadays you can either have MP3s or you can have MP4s. Some DJs mix music videos, you know, so depends on what you're into. And last but not least, you need a pair of these. Some people in 2020 don't use headphones, but I'm kind of old school, so I still use headphones so that I can monitor what I'm mixing from this side to this side and back and forth. So for a basic DJ rig, you're looking at the cheapest controller nowadays is maybe about $200-300, and the controller is a all-in-one unit where it has the 2 different platters and then it has the mixer where you can control everything. So that's about $200-300. For a rig setup like what I have here, each deck is about $600. So that's $600, and then this mixer itself is about $1,600, right? And then most people use Mac computers, laptops to DJ off of, starting at $1,000. You know, headphones, these Pioneer headphones are about $300. So yeah, DJing is expensive. All right, so a DJ in 2020, if you're a club DJ, wedding DJ, or just DJing out there, most DJs use the Serato DJ Pro program. And it's basically a virtual setup where you have all of your music in your laptop. Just like back in the day where you would be using records, now you're using MP3s and you're going through a library, like your iTunes library of music, and you're selecting which song and you're mixing. Serato is a virtual program where you set up your crates. Like back in the day, you would have actual crates of records and you would have to dig in the crates for music, depending if it's hip-hop music, reggae music, soca music. Now, Serato allows you to set up folders, which would have been your crates back in the day. So you're setting up your folders, you would have your soca folder, you would have a house. I have hip-hop, reggae, disco, Latin, compa, so different genres of music. And you set up your crates. I'm representing Team Soca, so let's try a soca track. So right now I'm playing the instrumental to the djembe rhythm. And if you're a DJ, you know that the instrumental is just a track without the words. So I take my headphones, and with my headphones allows me to hear what's on the other side that's not playing, right? So right now we have, let's call this side 2. So we're working with channel 1, channel 2, side 1, side 2. So side 2 is playing right now, and I want to mix in side 1, and side 1 is the regular track with the vocals. So everything in Serato, you're gonna want to have it cued. So I cued the start of the song, so I don't have to be searching. So Serato allows you to cue the song. So this is the beginning of the track, and I'm gonna mix in the track with the vocals. So as you can see over here, there's different counts. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just catch a 4 count. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So you just develop that 4 count. And when you want to bring in the other track, so you have the beginning. Hold on, you have the beginning. Right. So that's channel 1, channel 2. Channel 1 queued up, and in your headphones you're listening to channel 1. So you want to bring it in on the 4 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to start over the track on the same 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my headphones, I'm listening to track channel 1. And you keep that internal 4 count going. One, two, three, 4. And that's called the mix. So what's great about this mixer is that you can set up all your cue points, all 8 cue points on this side and 8 cue points on this side. So this is usually the first cue point, which is the start of the song. And let's say you want to mix back this song. So as you see, I go back to the headphones so I can hear what channel 2 is saying. Some people nowadays, they don't even use headphones. I'm old school, so I like to monitor what I'm mixing. Some people use the screen, or they use a waveform to see where the beat comes in. I'm a little old school, so I like to hear it in my headphones. So this right here is the crossfader that is used when mixing. So that's a quick breakdown of mixing 2 tracks. I'm often asked, how do I interact with performers, singers, MCs? You have to know, that's what just experience with performers, taking it back to when it was the MC and the DJ in the back in the days of hip hop shows and street parties and that type of thing. So you have to know what the MC, whether it be the MC or the singer, what he wants. So when he signals you, however you guys communicate eye contact, or he tells you to bring it down or bring it up, you have to know that, all right, at that point you have to lower the track, bring down the track, start over the track. So the life of a Caribbean DJ. Thanks for watching. This has been an Artist in Motion featuring yours truly, the international DJ Spice from TeamSoca.com. You can follow us on all social media platforms at Team Soca. Follow me at DJ Spice NYC, and of course TeamSoca.com, my own website, spiceinyourlife.com, and that's about it.